Salutations, everyone! Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Forwind. We are currently here as Captain Robert. We failed our first one. In fact, we got injured quite well. We had trouble doing it. We still can't convert to Orthodoxy at the moment. We would like to convert to Orthodoxy. We're missing a lot of piety. We only have 2 contracts, which are both criminal. So, for now, we might move. We've got a pavilion built, the barber's tent. We have no patrons. We have a couple camp followers. This guy's a detractor. He doesn't like us very much because we're zealous. We could try to learn his language. He speaks Greek, so that might be worth it in general. Move the camp. Let's move a little bit closer to the borderlands between the Seljuks and everyone else. So let's try moving. Let's move up to this holding. Cost me 400 to move. Sure. As we pass through the city, a jubilant local approaches. He tries to talk. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Greek. We could invite him to our camp. Interlocutor joins entourage. Yeah, let's invite him to our camp for now. These two are becoming friends, which is good. Encourage the friendship. Oh, we're an overbearing leader. Try to break them apart. Good for them. They become friends. Okay, new ones. We got a couple new contracts. Settle boundary disputes or hired muscle. Discreet, swords of hire for a short posting. Okay, that would be a decent amount. Settle boundary dispute. We could potentially succeed massively. Let's try that. We probably won't succeed, but because we're a fighter, but you never know. Let's avoid eating the nauseating meal. Arbitration. Lines on a map. Our arrival in, however you say that, is let with middle fanfare. Locals are in crisis over some ancient map or other that's been unearthed and completely redraws the boundaries between the 2 of the city's satellite settlements. Without a resolution soon, the best case scenario might be an interrupted tax, whereas the worst might be a minor local war. The mayor is at pains to know us that our coin depends on calming the situation quickly and quietly. I think I can resolve this, 36% chance. He will stay to work through this 4 to 5 years. Allow a suitable officer to delegate to. I can solve anything if I put my mind to it. Well, that's a guaranteed success for the cost of a little stress. I'm going to take that. Arbitration success. After many hours and hours of debate, accusation, and occasional threats, I eventually identified several key indicators that the map is likely a forgery. A simple arrest later, and they have something new to gossip about. A local magnate is the culprit, because a conspiracy has cracked. We get coins, we have a patron, and we get some provisions, and the Torma of Tarsos is now all calm. So it gets some growth out of it. Success. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. This is a hermit. On the entry, there's a small wooden table, a stall. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my liege. There are bandits in these lands. You are quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance. I am merely a hermit, and you, while you carry the title of captain. We can ignore the hermit, which gives us travel speed, or we can learn about the future. The hermit takes a second for replying, gets up and waits till I follow. There's some herbs scattered about and what seems to be a rudimentary bed. He turns to us when we're away of the entourage, and with an oddly deeper voice replies, "You shall find that who seeks." How insightful. Not really. That's actually a good reference to the historical obsession with hermits around this time. There were some famous ones in various deserts in early Christianity. So apparently the hermits are still about. Okay. Speaking of which, I assume the Seljuks are winning. Still, the Byzantines are proving to be very incompetent at the moment. But then again, the Seldriks get a massive amount of special soldiers. We could theoretically offer to join these guys' wars. I don't think that would be a smart move. Let's do a hired muscle. But first, let's assign our people to positions. This guy's a heathen, but let's make him a physician. We don't want a stooge, really. A bodyguard, they're pretty incompetent. Still, they could be worse, right? Let's put him in there. And that's basically all we can do at the moment. Let's check out our camp. I think we can probably make another building. Supply tent, quartermaster. Interesting. You can now scout for talent. That could be useful. Head porter. Chief cook. Reduced enemy success chance. Better chance to succeed. We can't afford any more men-at-arms at the moment. So let's do Master of Arms. So that way we have a guy who can buff our men-at-arms stuff. And we can train for tournaments. So proving ground. And at some point we'll want to upgrade the barber's tent when we can, just so we get a little bit more money and more importantly plague resistance. So travel to accept. Hired muscle. My needs are simple. There are certain thorns in the rows of our city, Claudopolis, and I would have you remove these prickly characters. I can't be seen to remove them directly, so you're going to deal with them for me. I draw my thumb across my neck quizzically. Nope, no serious bloodshed, just keep them silent without killing them till they understand what it is to disrespect the mayor. Remember, we're here to earn, or let's do balanced. Get on with our task. We'll join. Good. Muscle. We'll join. Bodyguards. Foot pad. Is he going to be good at it? Foot pad will contribute success. Or lookout. He's decent at intrigue and he's decent at martial, so that might work. We have a 75% success chance once we get some advantages. Oh, move your tent. This is my spot. Figure it out amongst yourselves. Someone else has offered a contract to join a Liberty War. A friendly clamor. Familiarity. Perhaps a shave and a haircut. Oh, okay. Or gain prestige, lose stress. Let's go with that. Since we did get a little stressed out. We could execute the scheme, seize the moment, or we could wait to 10. Let's wait till 10, since we're not miles away. Oh, this guy's known as the Merciful, which is, I guess, a good title. We will execute with confidence. We failed again. So much for 75% chance. You had one job, and you failed. Wow, that's disappointing. Let's go for the next scheme once we get home. So that's a disappointment. One herb for you. Okay. Someone's gathering herbs. We could add him to our entourage for 15 golds. We could learn some herbs. We got poisonous herbs that could protect us in the next murder scheme. And let's try to get a wanderer of good breeding in Roman law. Yes, and let's check out our camp followers. Master at arms. He's decent. Plus 20. Okay, so we actually have some really powerful men at arms at the moment. We could desecrate the dead. But if we do, there's a chance that we become a grave robber. Let's not desecrate the dead. That seems like a smart move. Could offer to help them. Good to see those two getting along. Let's become friends with them. Arbitration. Crumbling walls. The underlying problem is apparent. The walls are in a terrible state. The question is who's going to pay for them? 36% chance of repair. Strong backs. We can do that. That's a pretty good one. Or we could solve it. Let's just do you need some strong backs. We get prowess, we get some money, get some provisions, and the walls get better. Easy does it. Okay. Couple successful contracts. That's going to be it for this one. I'm sorry these are going to be short, but that's the way it is. They'll get longer eventually. See you guys all next time. Bye for now.